Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. This is going to be a Raid Shadow Legends video covering the news and the things going on in the Raid community. We've got a crazy event coming for new players to acquire Ronda very early in their account's life with Ancient Shards, and I'll get you caught up on all of the news as we head into the middle of the week. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, in terms of the news coming out this morning, just as of a couple hours ago, we have got on today, February 28th, going to be a guaranteed champion event for newly created accounts. You're going to need to make the raid account and the Plarium account and all of that, start your raid journey as of today. And then if you do so by your 5th ancient shard, you will get Ronda guaranteed. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm missing something or what the deal is, but it says the event will be active for a limited time only, and I'm not seeing if that's 1 week, 1 month, 2 months. I don't know how long the event is active, but if you were wanting to create a free-to-play account or get a friend into the game or something, it looks like new accounts are going to be getting that guaranteed Ronda summon, so that Plarium can, I guess, extend the length of the Ronda Rousey promotion in-game. And then also starting tomorrow on Wednesday, we're going to be getting a 2x event for the speed set, obviously in the Dragon's Lair where the speed set drops. Now, I think in general, the player base seems to be a little bit over the 2x drop fever artifact events. I think Plarium needs to keep bumping these up to at least a 3x. It's just not impactful enough as a 2x, especially in the current state of dungeons where we're kind of in limbo and we're waiting for the new dungeons to launch and we're waiting to see how kind of everything gets shuffled around and it's not part of a fusion or anything. So I doubt that this 2x speed event is going to be something super hype for the player base, but worth noting that it is going to be starting tomorrow. And then a few days after that, on a Saturday, we're going to be getting another 2x event for the Retaliation set in the Ice Golem's Peak, where that set drops. Now, this one is not going to be impactful at all. Players aren't going to be excited about that. The Retaliation set is mostly regarded as like a bottom 10, bottom 15 set in the game. There's like 50-something sets, and the Retaliation set is very, very rarely used. It's extremely niche. So of the two events, I would definitely say the speed set is going to be a little bit more impactful, as people are always looking for more speed, and speed is a great filler set for basically any champion that you're building. The Retaliation set won't have any hype around it at all, so a very interesting choice. They could have, that's the Ice Golem's Peak. They could have went with a set like Reflex or something, and it would have been a lot more incentivized for players to get after it, but that is the news that we got from Plarium's end as of this morning. And then we are in game going to be getting a lot of these boosts this week, a lot of these 10x events for Acrisia and Kymar are the two most notable ones. So it looks like they're going to be trying a different thing. You know how like they used to do their 10x rotations? They'd have like 4 epics and 4 legendaries, and then they would have a 10x event, and then they would have a 2x event on the alternating week. Well, remember, recently, if it seems like things are different, if it, like, we had a different pack for the soul stones yesterday at a way different price than we had usually seen them, and then we're seeing way different structure to the 10x events and all of that. Well, remember, very recently the change of CEO finally happened, so I don't know how much of that contributes to the fact that things seem really off and different from what we usually expect, but do remember that that finally went through recently with a new CEO at Plarium, and Raid is currently Plarium's biggest cash cow in the gaming market. So odds are that this new CEO is at least focusing a little bit on meeting with the people involved with Raid and seeing different things they can try in terms of offers and events in game. But for the one that's featured today, it's going to be Tamagia, a fine champion, good AoE HP burner, but with how often and consistent the Void events are, especially compared to the other shards, there's like a Void event every other day, it seems like, maybe even every day at this point. Definitely not going to be enough incentive here to pull shards for Tamagia. I think people are bled pretty thin and really kind of have shard event fatigue, that I don't really see that one being hyped up enough to get people to do anything. We definitely need a little bit of a break from the summoning events going on in game before people are going to get hyped up about them like crazy. I expect the next guaranteed champion to be Ancient Shards, and we'll have to see if that's like this weekend or a couple weeks from now, but it should be coming soon. I'm very surprised that they haven't done a guaranteed Ancient champion yet. Also today, the clan quests reset, so run in and claim your quests to help the team, and then you'll have a week to focus on these, but just want to remind you those reset today. And normally we would be getting a CVC starting today, but Plarium is skipping a CVC. They're skipping a whole 2-week rotation. So we're not even getting a CVC next week. It's not like they just had a hiccup in the rotation. They're completely skipping an entire one. So your next CVC will be on Tuesday, March 14th. As far as the tournaments and events are concerned, I do want to apologize. Yesterday, I did miss something noteworthy worth talking about in the champion training tournament right here. It's not just the skins up for grabs in your group and then in global. It's Syl of the Drakes in your group, and then it is a Trunda Ice Drake skin here at the top of global if you can get top 5 global. But also, I'm just so used to the rewards at the top being trash, being like a 5-star chicken, that I actually missed. There is a legendary book up here for grabs at 8,000. So that is definitely worth noting. We don't often see a legendary book for 8,000 points in a champion training tournament. So do weigh your options accordingly if that's a big deal to you and something you really want to get after. Then obviously the classic arena takedown ending today, perfectly normal. Just do your normal arena battles as much as you can. And then the dragon tournament launching tomorrow. We'll be double dipping a little bit with that 2x speed event that we saw announced coming tomorrow to coincide with that. And then there's also an artifact enhancement event ending today. I may claim one of the clan quests, like upgrade 4 helms to level 16 or something, and try to double dip some rewards. But you do want to take note that it is ending today. And then the dungeon divers one will be ending tomorrow. So maybe wait until tomorrow if you're going to be doing a bunch of like speed gear grinding. Then tomorrow you'll be able to double dip your dungeon divers and your 2x speed event coinciding with that dragon tournament. And the Dark Fae Doom Tower just started. Obviously, later today, here in a few hours, I am going to release a dedicated video walking you through the secret rooms and what ones to prepare for, what ones are difficult, what ones are going to be or require the most of your attention, and then talking about the different sets and which ones you should be farming, talking about the different bosses and all that. So that dedicated video will be coming out later today here on the channel in a few hours. Now, let's talk about the offers. Is there anything worth going on? This is a purchase of 3, so I'm skeptical that this is worth it, but let me pull up the calculator. Okay, there we go. And it looks like we've got an offer price of 40 right here with 400k. And then we're going to do 6 void shards right there, 8 ancient shards. And then we get 2 of the XP barrels. Where are my barrels at? They are right here. 2 XP barrels. And grades out as a 0.81. Yep, not surprising. I saw the purchase of 3 and instantly knew that it's probably not going to be amazing. Same thing with this grade deal mix pack. It's not really worth talking about. Monthly, mini, divine speed, appreciation, pack string, sack of gems is one that's already kind of in the flow. And yeah, okay. So really nothing noteworthy in the shop. The only thing that is special is going to be the changing seasons pack, and it is it's not really going to make sense for anybody other than the very high spending tier players. So there we have it. Remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content. And I will see you soon in the next video. Good luck if you're pulling shards this week somehow for Kymar or something, if you have any left by some miracle. And I will see you soon in the next video. Appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.